Okay, here's a quick video based on the sales process. Okay, so from the point of sale point of view, just a quick sale. We do a quotation, from a quotation to a sales order, and then from a sales order to an invoice. Okay, I'll do two sales. I'll do a quotation, sales order to invoice, and then I'll just do a quick sale, like somebody coming in and buying something from the shop, sales order to invoice. Okay, we won't worry about deliveries or anything for now. I'll do that in another video. I'm trying to keep the videos as short as possible. Okay, so as you can see here, this is a stockable item, and this is a non-stockable item. It doesn't have the quantities here. This is a made-to-order item. Again, that's covered in other videos. If you add that item to the cart, it will automatically generate the purchase order for you. As you can see here, there's 438 boxes, and there's 754 square yards. So you have an idea of what you have in stock. Okay, so we select this. These lot numbers are and the different tones and stuff I'll do in another video for you. So there's 20 square yards I'm looking for. This suggested boxes automatically rounds up all the time. So this was probably, if you work it out, it's probably 11.43 or something like that, or 5.3, but it'll always go up to the nearest box. Is that okay? So I click on 12 boxes required. I add 12 of this tone. So I have different tones of this tile, but I can't give them, I've only 3 of these ones, so I'm going to give them 12 of this one. And I click on add, that adds the 12 boxes, and I click save. So there's the 12 boxes. I select my customer. Again, this is Google Maps integrated. I'm not sure whether we're going ahead with this or not. I can possibly show you. There's a small cost Google charge if you were to type in a customer, add in a customer, type in the street name, Tommy Murphy, say. There's Tommy Murphy Park, Great Cullen, and boom, it automatically adds in the sort code and the air code and that kind of crack, everything all together. Okay. Yeah, I'll just select an existing, my own one. And click set customer. Now I'm going to create a quotation. So sales order and a quotation is the same thing. So this is the flow. So I'm going to create a quotation, create the sales order, and leave it at quotation. You can get the person's signature if you want it there. We'll talk about that as well. And click OK. That's the quotation. Obviously, you wouldn't be getting a signature for a quotation. If you needed to have a quick look at the quotation in the back end, you can click on that. Either way, you should have both two tabs open. I always have one tab here and one tab there. Two tabs at all times, so I can access the back end if need be. Okay, guys in the warehouse should be using new inventory, which is this. We'll talk about that in another video. Okay, but this is just a sales process. So we've created the quotation. Okay, if I need to see a list of quotations, then I can just click on the quotations, and there's my latest quotation gone in there, 205.93. Okay, we've just done it. The customer rings back. There's two ways of doing this. Okay, so there's Jason Roycroft, which is me. If the customer rings you on the phone, you can click on customer and you can select Jason Roycroft and you can set customer. Okay, now every time I click on quotations or fetch orders or fetch invoices, it's only going to show me the quotations for this customer. It's only going to show me the sales orders for this customer, and it's only going to show me the invoices for this customer. So I click on quotations. There's the two quotations for me. If I go back out here, deselect that customer and click on quotations, that's the list of everybody's quotation. Okay, so by default you should always be selecting the customer first, no matter what you're doing. So set customer, click quotations, and I can see all that customer's quotations. So I need to pull this 20 or SO293 back in. I click confirm, it pulls it back into the cart. This is where I can add changes to the quotation now. Okay, when I'm happy with those changes, okay, I click on create sales order again. This time I'm creating the sales order. Alright, this is your delivery terms, your delivery date. Quick delivery is if the customer is bringing that item home with them now. I just click 12 in there, and that means there's no delivery order created in the back end. Okay, so for now we're just going to do a quick sales order. You can do a signature, and we can click OK. That is the sales order created. I click close, fetch orders. That's the order. Create invoice. And take payment. And that's basically the flow from a quotation to a sales order to an invoice. Okay, so I go cash and I got 300, 94 change and validate. And that's basically the flow of just generating a PDF file because I don't have the printer set up. So basically a quick order. The shower. Here's a quick one for the shower. Okay, so we select our customer, purchase in the shower, create a sales order. Okay, 2094. Fetch orders 2094. Create invoice. €200 and validate. And that's basically the sale. So nice and quick again. Click on the shower, select the customer, create a sales order. They'll probably more than likely bring the shower home with them. They won't want that delivered. Click fetch orders 295, create invoice. Sorry, I clicked too many times there, that was my fault. Click on cash 200 and validate. Okay, so you have to remember the reason I got that kind of warning there that time. When you click on shower here and click on customer, okay, just give me 1 second, and that like that last order, I clicked on create sales order, and I put is a delivery, and I clicked OK, and you can see there was a kind of a bit of a pause there when I did that, and I clicked on 1. Watch this bit of a pause, because basically what's that? See that bit of a pause? What's that doing there at the moment is that's going into the back end automatically, marking this delivery as done because we've set the delivery that the person was taking at home. So it's doing something there in the back end, and I kept clicking there, and I got that kind of warning message. But that's basically, so that sales order is created. So we have to receive payment for the sales order. So we click on fetch orders. It'll always bring the newest one to the top. We create the invoice for that order. And cash, obviously we'll have cash, Visa or whatever like that. If this customer was only giving me €50 off this, I can just press 50 here, click validate. That's only €50 paid off that invoice then. I mean, so it's like the old layaways. So we can fetch invoices, and as you can see, there's €50 still owed on this. Okay, so then if this guy comes back to pay another 50 off the shower, I'm not going to go sales orders or invoices or quotations. I want to see what invoices I have. So I'm going to get the list of invoices. Again, if I select customer and I click invoices, it's only going to show me invoices for Johnny Lawler, which is 150. I click on that. I click register payment. I click he's paying another €50. Validate. Next order. I click on fetch invoices now. I'll owe €100. So the total was 200. And the amount owed is 100. Again, from the back end then, if you go to your accounts and you have your customer invoices here, you can see all that same information. There's €100. €100, and you can see all your different information when you're paid. You can print that off, you can send that by email, you can do what you want off in the back end then as well, you know. So it's extremely powerful what we can do here. Let's give you a look at the invoice, and that's the way that invoice is set up. So it's let you know it's partially paid. Overdue is based on the on the way we have our policy set up for our invoices. We probably have it set up for immediate payment. So obviously we didn't pay this immediately. It's going to come up as overdue. Okay, so that's the basic flow of the point of sale.